I'm going to do the scene.
Right, we've been looking forward to this. This one is actually quite intricate, as you can see, because you've got lots and lots of colours on here, and you've got the designs as well. So there's the moon as a sun, there's the hills, and you can see that you've got the gate. This is actually a mixture of Garden 2 and Wildflowers. So where are you starting? Lots of masks I can see you've got made there as well.
Yes, I have. I'm starting with the flowers.
Okay. Right, so the flowers from the Wildflower set.
Yep.
And tell us what you're doing, please.
Just applying the colours exactly where I want them for the different colours.
Now, these are the Marvy markers that you're looking at. The Marvy markers, fantastic value for money, £13.50 for 12. They are big, they're juicy. They actually stay wetter a little bit longer, don't they?
They do, yes.
So that gives you time to
colour all of the stamp.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you think you've left it too long, it's a quick huff job. Huff, huff, and down you go. So if you huff on it, it just gives it enough. Okay, starting again. Same colours.
Same colours.
So
easier now because you can see colours still
put the colours on there. I see they're so easy to use, like these. You've chosen quite unusual colours, haven't you?
Do you think?
Yeah. 914168, that's the Marvy... Well, I'll tell you what, can I just, while you're doing that, show everybody all the colours of the Marvy art markers, because there's 3 sets for you to choose from. You might want to get more than one set, because they are, well, they're such great value for 12 for a start, £13.50 for 12. But remember that you've got 3 different sets to choose from. And the first one is the pastel set. So that's your pastel colours that you've got there. The next one is the primary tones. And then the final set, which is actually my favourite, is the Victorian tones. And they've got a depth of colour that you don't see around. And they're only £13.50 each. So you're masking now.
Yeah, I'm covering them.
Earlier on, you stamped out onto Eclipse, yes?
I did, yes, on the Eclipse tape.
Yeah.
Which is...
Sticky dots.
It is just a sticky sheet.
Yeah.
So you can cut them out.
Yeah.
And keep those and reuse them as many times as you like.
Okay, so when you mask out, that means you can stamp over without spoiling what you've already done.
That's right, yeah.
That's why this is so important. If it's not Eclipse, you need the tape, because they're fabulous. Look at those lovely big juicy brush heads. They are superb. Let's give you the stamp details again. Remember, these are the Wildflowers. And the Wildflowers, there are some pretty unusual wildflowers in here, because these are from the States. These actually come from America. The wildflowers that you've got in the centre are these. There you go, there's all your wildflowers that you've got, and these are from A Stamp in the Hand. So there's your first one, which is Joe Pye Weed. I don't know who Joe Pye was, but he's got a weed named after him. Then you have got the Wild Daisy, all the different colours you can do that one. Lobelia, we know very well. Then you've got Rush Pink, you've got Hat Pins, and then down from there you've got Bluebell, and then finally you've got Prairie Coneflower. So that's all of your wildflowers in there. And the good thing is, in the case that stays, and then they're away. And this is a top quality red rubber again, isn't it?
Yes, as always.
Right, let's have a watch where you're at. You're overlaying now.
I'm still going over flowers, yep.
Yeah. Because this one's quite involved, this card, isn't it? There's quite a bit of stamping going on here.
There is a lot of work to this one.
Okay, so you've got to figure out how many masks you actually need to use.
Yeah. You have to just keep making lots of them to begin with.
Okay.
Right, so I can start doing... Oh.
What's happening now? What we're going to choose?
Some grass to that side, out of the other set.
Okay, so that's garden number 2. Garden number 2, this one is. Now, this one, you said that this grass one can actually make water coming out of the watering can from garden set 1.
Yes, that's right.
So you can get very arty with this. So there's some grass going on over the masks. I'm just going to keep going until it wears out.
Yep.
Yep. Just get a hint of the grasses as well. I like watching this. I could just stand here for hours. Let me just give you the item numbers again. 918471. 918471. I think that these are superb. Absolutely superb. Don't let yourself miss out, will you? Right, watching this. I've actually got one of these cards. Do you want to see? Just to let you know where it's going. Because at the moment, if you're anything like me, you're thinking, where are we going? But this is where it's going to end up. And if we talk over what's happened here, first of all, one was stamped, and then a mask of that was put on, and then another was stamped, and then a mask put on, and then another stamped and a mask put on that, so that you can then go around them with the grass. And once you then take the masks off, of course, it doesn't spoil what you've stamped underneath. So that's why you're getting... It's involved, and now you've got the same thing to do on this side as well. So you see stamp, mask, mask there.
I've got all my flowers under here.
Watch this. Watch all the masks coming off, and you can see this was really worth it, because what you get under here is, well, it's art. See, it does actually look messy until you take the masks off, and then you get all the colours.
And if I could just borrow Sarah's green blending block.
Green blending block. Thank you very much, green blending block. Vicky is making this card, and you're stippling now, aren't you?
I am, just for the pathway.
Yeah. And remember, we've got those stipple brushes for you as well, 4 of them.
There we go.
Okay. So you're very nearly finished. And the sun. Okay, we're so close. Come and join me if you wouldn't mind, my lovely.